disciplining our children, but discipline that will work with your child. Sometimes discipline is a little taboo in America. We Americans don't like to hear that word discipline, but really it's correction of a child. Hi, my name is Joshua Butterfield, and today we'll be discussing discipline that works with our children. We already know that parenting is a very difficult task, and then unruly children even make that task harder. It exhausts us. It embarrasses us. Yet, warranted discipline is essential and necessary to a children's development as grown, responsible adults. When we withhold discipline, two things occur. Children continue to act out and be unruly, which I have mentioned. We get exhausted and embarrassed at times. Number two, parents continue to act that don't give discipline, give inconsistent messages and direction to their children, which confuses them ultimately. On the other hand, loving, balanced discipline can train a child's thinking and shape their moral character. This helps everyone in society because as they grow into a responsible adult, helping, developing the society. This also helps children feel secure. This loving discipline helps them feel secure as they grow into adulthood. If you ever play with a children or a child or many groups of children and they develop a game, they make a game, what's the number one thing they tell you about that game? Rules. Why? Rules are important to them. Rules are important to every child. They need it. They need it for structure. Even if they say it, they don't. They need the rules. You need not fear discipline. You disciplining our children, your children, will damage them. Or, let's say, cause them to resent you later in life. Rather, on the other hand, giving loving discipline in this manner, this helps your children, our children, learn to accept counsel and discipline and correction humbly. This is a vital skill and a vital need they will need as adults. We as adults get corrected and counseled as needed. How do we take it? Whatever a person is sowing, this he will also reap. Parents, we love our children, so of course we want to protect them. However, balance is needed. We do no favors to our children if we rescue them from certain consequences from their errors. Let's say, give you an example, a teacher brings up, or a certified adult brings a real misconduct to your attention. Do you view them as your enemy, or do you view them as your ally? If you discuss the situation and correct the misconduct, this shows our children, this teaches our children to respect authority, including our own. Parents should never be abusive, ever. But also, we should never be permissive. This hurts our children. Children that have permissive parents feel as though they're in charge. They're making decisions. They run the house. This can lead to a disastrous result. This is an unbalanced of authority. So, how do we accomplish this goal, this objective, as to disciplining our children that will work? Well, 3 principles lay the foundation, and we should adhere to. Number 1, be loving. Be a loving parent. Never discipline when you're angry. This counteracts from loving discipline. Number 2, be consistent in your discipline. If your yes mean yes yesterday, let it mean yes tomorrow, and so forth. If you say no about something, let your no be no tomorrow and the next day, etc. This will limit the battles that you will have with your children. And number 3, be reasonable. If it's a minor infraction, then it's a minor correction. Adjust your means of discipline as necessary, just as it is with everything else that we are known in our society. Using these principles in a loving, balanced way will help discipline our children. Thank you.